During one of my days as a pediatric nurse in the accident and emergency room, we had a woman who rushed in her child. The child was 4 months and it was a case of BID, that is brought in dead. By taking history, asking the mom to some questions to actually get what happened, she said that she fed her, burped her as always, and put her down after she slept. After like an hour, she went in to carry the child and found out the baby was not breathing again. This is just one of the many cases of sudden infant death syndrome. And one way to prevent this is by maintaining safe sleep practices. Safe sleep practices are guidelines outlined by experts in pediatrics on how to keep your baby safe while they are asleep in order to prevent sudden infant death syndrome. You might be wondering, what is this sudden infant death syndrome? Sudden infant death syndrome is a sudden unexplained death that occurs in a healthy baby. It has also been referred to as cot death. It's a type of death. Well, number one, it is sudden, it cannot be explained even after autopsy, and it happens in a healthy child less than 1 year of age. The cause of this death is unknown, but it has been attributed over the years to be due to problem with the part of your child's brain that controls breathing and waking up from sleep. Researchers has found what can increase the risk of these SIDS in your baby and also what you can do to protect your child from these SIDS. And that brings us to our today's topic, which is safe sleep practices. Welcome back to my channel again. My name is Joy. I'm a registered pediatric nurse. And on this channel, we discuss about babies' health and well-being. One way to prevent sudden infant death syndrome is by always putting the child on their back. Having your baby sleep on their back is the safest position, whether they are sleeping with you or sleeping alone. They should always be on their back. Babies should have their own bed, either in the same room where you are or in a separate room. You also want to make sure that there's no stuffed animal, there's no pets or even older siblings near your newborn. Newborn should only be in bed with the breastfeeding parent or partner. You also want to make sure that your child is slightly dressed and unswaddled. This is to avoid overheating. And if you must swaddle your baby, ensure that there's enough space that allows your baby to adjust his or her body freely. Smoking has also been associated with SIDS. So you want to make sure that there's nobody in the house who is a smoker. This is because secondary smoke affects your baby's breathing and can lead to this sudden infant death syndrome. Breastfeeding parents should be sober. This also applies to your partner. And if you must get any over-the-counter prescription, make sure it's not the one that makes you drowsy. And also remember that whatever you take in as a breastfeeding mother, your child is going to get the same content by breastfeeding. Sleeping up while breastfeeding is a common occurrence, but ensure to put your baby back into their cot as soon as you are awake. Breastfed babies are at lower risk of SIDS, and this is me advocating for breastfeeding once again. So when there's no medical contraindication, ensure to feed your child on breast milk. So finally, if you must observe tummy time, ensure your baby is fully awake. And while your baby is sleeping, you can do tummy time by placing your child on your laps or even your chest. Remember, I said earlier in this video that the safest position to place your baby while he or she is asleep is on their back. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video. See you again next time.